And welcome to Ozarks Live. Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. What? Were you about to ask me something?
Well, I was going to make a statement. It's another
What?
one of those kind of hot and humid sort of days.
Do you know, I just spent about 15 minutes in my car. You know, I'm cold-natured.
Oh,
I
yes.
just went out in my little wool jacket and sat in my car. I know, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I don't know what my deal is, but I just get chilled to the bone in here.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just go, it was actually in the shade, the car was, so it wasn't completely.
So it was only 88
It was only
degrees,
88, yeah, but I feel a lot better now, so
Good
thanks for
grief.
asking. We've been talking about some new stuff to maybe bring to Ozarks Live, and last night I was talking to producer Kerrigan about music, and she suggested that maybe we do like Spotify playlists or something, that we could share with our audience what we've been listening to, like music or pop. I think that's a good idea, don't you? Wouldn't that be fun?
What if you're not
Listening to
any
anything?
music?
Tom just listens to himself talk about weird history.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like
Let's do a podcast.
What I'm doing a lot of is like, okay, tell me how to play that song on a ukulele, and then I sit and I try to learn new songs.
Well, that's not a bad thing, but you know a lot about music and you listen to music. But it was funny because this morning I was flipping through my phone and I found a couple of YouTube videos for some bands that I like, and I wind up watching like 30 minutes of this one video, and then it gives you suggestions over to the right, and a song popped up, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I put it in my playlist, and I listened to that song probably 4 times while I was getting ready, and 2 or 3 times on my drive into work. Isn't it funny how that happens to you? You hear something, and it reminds you of something that's so great that you can't stop listening to it?
Absolutely. You know, it's a good thing that things are digital now, because I still have some old records that I have worn out when I was much younger, because I kept playing dropping a needle at the same place constantly.
Well, you just hit rewind, you just replay,
Yeah,
or you tap your, AirPods or whatever, and it'll play it for you again. But it was just funny. It was off it's random, totally random. It was off the Pretty in Pink soundtrack to the movie.
Oh, okay. Right.
Like, I just rocked out to that stupid song.
That's what music does
I
to
know,
you.
and I thought, you know what, this could be really fun. I'll dig back into some of those songs and talk about why they, moved you one way or the other.
I like it.
It's a really happy song, but it was just the most bizarre, unexpected thing.
Oh,
so,
all right.
yeah, so you may be seeing that on Ozarks Live soon.
Plus, we have a great show for you guys today. Lots of information coming your way.
Yeah, it is Tuesday, so you know Bruce Porter will be stopping by later for this week's Dollars and Cents discussion.
Yeah. Plus, we get to learn about some exciting things happening with Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, plus summer enrollment is upon us, so we are going to have all the information that you need on that. If you are or you have an SPS student, you need to know about this. There are deadlines that's coming up later as well.
All right, but before we get to all that, here's what's on the radar. You remember yesterday I talked about the guy saving his dog from the alligator? All right, we're going to go to crocodiles.
Oh,
and I think we can all agree crocodiles are scary, prehistoric, scaly, sneaky chomping machines. And that's bad enough. But imagine if that thing could chase you on 2 legs. Well,
where do you find this stuff?
This is new evidence out of South Korea. Seems to say once upon a time they were able to do just that. Here's an artist's rendition of what that might have looked like, all right? No, not that one. Not that one.
So
Not that.
frightening.
Yes, thank you. That one. Thanks. This is based on footprints, each about 7 to 9 inches long, which indicates a body length of about 10 feet. The narrow trackways were made entirely by the back feet, with clear heel-to-toe impressions and even skin traces in some of them. And if that's not spooky enough, the walking croc, or Batrachopus grandis, that's its Latin name.
You made that up.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Had legs about the same length as you or me. Yep. The good thing is this predator lived about 100 million years ago, and yes, you can find pictures of modern-day crocs up on their hind legs, but...
No.
Yes, you can. But The ancient prints, studied by researchers from South Korea and the United States, show narrow, 1 foot in front of the other trails, unlike the splayed, irregular prints of today's crocodiles. They just kind of flap around and then they're back down. This one walked on its hind legs.
There's so many reasons I wasn't around for that.
Yeah, me too. And they didn't find tail tracks, so it wasn't dragging a tail. That's why they picture it, standing like this, which I think a lot of dinosaurs did.
Yeah, because you see them. Some of them have the little bitty feet up front.
Yeah, the Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. But this one has legs as long as ours, but its reach is much further when it goes this way.
Yeah, 10 feet, tip to nose,
No, I know. You mentioned heel to toe. Okay, I've got one that kind of fits that. Now, I'm a nerdy girl. I just am.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I'll take a documentary over a chick flick every single time, okay? Now, that said, I may have found the perfect shoes for summer.
Oh.
Yes, for the nerdy boys and girls. Ready for this? All right, National Geographic shoes. Yeah, Vans has teamed up with Nat Geo for some killer kicks. I love these. There are 6 designs, all of them decorated with some of the magazine's iconic covers and other things too. Incredible nature photography, wildlife, outer space, apparently Greenland's Pine Island, glaciers, lightning strikes, penguins, rocks and minerals, solar systems, butterflies, the ocean. Nerdy, cool stuff. These things sell for about $65 to $105 a pair, if you want to show off absolutely how nerdy cool you really are. Not that it's nerdy, but it's,
It's not. I like that.
I love those.
Great design.
I know, right? Some of those fabulous photos right on your, I love it.
Okay, that's cool.
I had to show you that.
All right, now, do you think your kids are the only ones pushing each other around? Yeah, not by a long shot. Take a look at this brother and sister in Cheshire, England. All right?
Oh.
Yeah. Now, although little brother, you can see here, may have won the King of the Hill battle, hey, just watch a little bit because big sister's having none of it.
So this is big sister over on this side.
Big sister's on the right, and little brother's on the left. He has won the King of the Hill deal. And yeah, now big sister says, oh no, you won't either. And kind of says, you may have won the King of the Hill battle, but I'm going to teach you a little bit about winning the war. It just keeps after him. Yeah, get out of
She's like, yeah, I'm bigger than you are, punk.
Yeah, boom.
Moving
and
on
little
over.
brother's
now
going,
that looks like, a lot of that goes on in our
here.
house. Yep. All right, enough, Uncle. I give up. Okay. Moving on.
All right. Up next, Joy gets to sit down with Abby Glenn from Habitat for Humanity.
I'd like to both talk to Abby. Who knows what she's going to talk about today? There's something going on in the kitchen. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks Live is just getting started, and it's not.